Today we're going to be building one of the very new Funwhole sets, the Balcony Theater set F9056. This set contains their new multi-form modular building design. It contains 2,445 pieces. I'm really excited to build this, so let's get started. Okay, so we finally finished Funwhole set F9056, the balcony theater. This set comes with 2,449 pieces. I was really looking forward to building this, and I have to say, this absolutely did not disappoint. It did take me a little while to build this. There's obviously a lot of pieces, but I think with all the lights and the wiring involved, it did take some time. So let's just start quickly first with the minifigures. There are 8 minifigures in this set. 2 attendees. There's an usher, as well as a few as a construction worker, as well as attendees for the theater. And then just looking quickly at the front of the set, there are, which is a great feature of this, is there are no stickers. Everything is printed in this, and there are quite a few printed pieces, including the front archway of the entryway of the theater. A lot of details, especially in this set. Certainly there's the flower stand here. Over here, this is the ticket booth, as well as the umbrellas on the right side there. I do love the colors that they've used on this set. As you can see, this is the front of it with the lighted balcony logo, and then the little flower pieces here. I suppose these could have used a little more detail, but still, there's some nice elements there. These are the top shade window shades here, and then of course there's these gold pieces up here, which add a lot of element to the set for the design at the very top of the balcony, which give it that pristine, very elegant feature. And then there at the top here, there's printed pieces for the balcony theater, and then these gold pieces here, some slope gold pieces, as well as some gold tiles, which again I think adds to the elegant nature of this set and how good it looks. Coming around to the side here, this is part of their new modular sort of multi-modular design. So I'll get to the minute of how this thing comes apart, but there are 3 entry points here. So this is one side that pulls in, that shows at the high level of the theater. So there's a seating here as well as here, and then downstairs, we'll get to that in a minute. There's also, this is the bar there, and then down here is the coat check, and then inside you have the entryway to the theater. Coming around to the other side here, this whole thing here is a printed piece. This is a really nice element here, which has the Shakespeare's Festival. These are all printed pieces, and then of course you see the lights that highlight the poster here. Down here on the side, there's some really cool elements. This is the one, I've never seen this before. This is actually really clever. This is the telephone pole, as well as the power pole, and then there's a garbage bin, and then the door that enters into the side of the theater down here. There's also a telephone, as well as some umbrellas here. And the other thing you can do on this side is actually, this is how this side pulls out. So this is part of their multi-modular. You just sort of pull this section out, and then of course you can see inside the theater facing the seating. And then as you see inside, we'll get into more detail, but basically the seating and then the lighting in the back there. So that's a really nice feature. You can kind of see into multiple elements of this set, which is really, really cool. So here, this is pulling, if you pull off the roof, of course, you can see inside the top of the theater, there's lower level seating, as well as the special seating, VIP seating, I guess you call it. And then there's 2 seats there, and then we'll get a better view from the other side in a minute. But this is a really nice interior detail of the theater. You can see there's the stage there with some lighting around the stage, as well as the seats. There's 7 different seats, and even a reserve sign down there is one of the pieces. And then showing the interior of the lower level floor, there's some seating there, and there are the stairs that lead up to the theater. And then of course there's the coat check. There's also and flyers, I guess. And as usual with Funwhole sets, there's obviously a lot of lighting involved. The light plug is back here in the back. I have it currently plugged into an external battery with a USB, but you can use the battery pack that's included and then pretty much just plug it into the back here, so that and then you would certainly just switch it on and off and use the USB that way. But again, you have to get batteries for these. So just showing you what it looks like with the lights off. Again, it's really cool how they have the lights in the front here, as well as on the balcony sign, and then inside the window sills here, there's another one. I do wish they had maybe some lighting up here that would add to the effect as well, but you can see it over here on the right as well. And it's really cool. I mean, it did take a while, I think, to kind of get all the lighting routed, but the way that they've designed the set around the lighting is really great, especially inside. So just taking a quick look at the instruction manual, there are 2 instruction manuals in this set, one for the very, very beginning. And I love the inside of this. Again, they have a nice picture on the front here. This is for the first few bags. But as you can see, they have an included picture of what it would look like during the day and then get at nighttime, which is nice comparison there. And then they have a nice picture here of the minifigures at the front of it. And then they have a little sort of picture of the storyline behind the theater, which is really a nice nice effect. And again, here it is inside. There's the rest of the sort of the story and the placement of the minifigures. And there's a nice picture here of a couple minifigures, inside the top of the theater there. And then, of course, it just gets into the build. Of course, the second book just gets right into the build. This is bags 5 through 11, and then this is 1 through 4. So this set retails in the U.S. for $149.99, and for that price, it's absolutely worth every penny. I did have some struggle, I think, with the roof at building it. I did have some trouble. I think they actually included a 2x12 brick in one of the separate bags for the balcony theater, and I actually didn't see that when I first went to put this together. But I love the way that it's designed. I love all the details in this set, and I think they really knocked this one out of the park. This definitely is my favorite one. Like I said, it did take a while. There's a lot of detail and a lot of lighting, but it really came out really nice. So if you haven't built this one yet, or certainly haven't built any Funwhole sets, again, I'd highly recommend building these. They are such a great alternative to Lego, and you will not be disappointed. So I would hope that you enjoyed this video. Again, I would appreciate you clicking on like and subscribe. And once again, I appreciate your support, and thanks for watching.